How's it going, everybody? Sebastian here, bringing you an unboxing and review of a really cool prop replica, and this is for all you prop collectors out there or for you cosplayers out there. It's the Quantum Mechanics Star Trek Voyager Combadge. The Combadge itself is from the 2370s, so that includes the next-gen films, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. The badge is created from a mold taken of one of the Combadges from the series and cast in all metal, and has a mirrored metal finish. It also has a magnetic clasp to hook onto your uniform without damaging it with pins or having to sew on Velcro patches. So let's take a look at what's inside.
Alright everybody, so here we have the box. I've trimmed the edges, except for the bottom, to make this easier to get out when we open it up. Let's take a look at it. Amazing magnetic clasp, ages 14 and up, the Qmx logo, the blue pattern, kind of like what they've done for the boxes on the metal pins for Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams universe version. Star Trek Voyager, warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. And on the back, same logo, the instructions for removing the back of the Delta so you can access the magnet. Quote from Captain Janeway here, "Ma'am is acceptable in a crunch, but I prefer Captain." Let's get to opening this up. Pop that out. Got the Combadge there. And that's it. That's everything that comes with it. Just the back packaging there. That's it. All right, now we have the Combadge, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a very mirrored finish. Oh, there we are. Oh, say hello, Sebastian. Hello. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little bit of weight to it, a little more than I expected, but it is very light. And the QMX logo on the back of the magnetic plate here. And then just lift that off, and that comes off nicely. And we have some information back here. Looks like the copyright information. But that's really well done. And that looks to be the right size. I mean, it is cast from the original mold, but even when you look at photographs, that is about the right size for the Combadge. Now, this is not the first metal Combadge that I know of. When I was a young boy, I went to the Star Trek Experience in Las Vegas, and I picked up their Combadge, which did have 2 pins. So, see how far we've come. Magnets, how do those work? And this is varied. The difference I think you will notice is that the rectangular section around the edge of the Delta is a little bit larger on the badge that came from Las Vegas than the actual prop. This looks like this was probably sculpted by somebody by hand instead of being cast from a mold. Even the gap is significantly larger on this one. But apart from that, this looks to be only slightly larger, but very nice. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, there is one thing about this that is kind of a pet peeve, and I don't know if I should feel that way, in that this badge is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and would make an amazing display piece, but for its accuracy in terms of its dimensions, it's not really accurate when it comes to the color from the badge on the show. On the show, it was a resin cast badge that had Velcro on the back that attached to the uniforms, but they were hand-painted with metallic paint. I wonder.
So, the Quantum Mechanic badge is absolutely gorgeous. The mirror finish, the all-metal, the magnet on the back, absolutely genius. But then I got to thinking, I wonder how I could get the best of both worlds. So, I headed down to Roddenberry.com and ordered their Star Trek Combadge from the 2370s. So let's take a look at that as well.
Alrighty guys, here is my package from Roddenberry.com, and links to all of this will be in the description. Alright, here we go. Back of the Combadge, the front. It's got a little piece of information here. Roddenberry, Starfleet 2370s Combadge, and a barcode. Let's take this out. Now that looks like the Combadge from the show. The paint job, everything about it, that looks gorgeous. And on the back, just like on the show, we've got the Velcro here that you would attach to a uniform, and from there they would just take the badge on and off, and you would have to sew this patch of Velcro onto a uniform that you were buying, like if you got the Anovos First Contact Deep Space Nine uniform, but that doesn't jibe by me. So what I did was I set out and I bought this from Amazon.com. This came in a pack of 10, and it's a magnetic badge holder that has 2 sections, with a stickum section that you would put on the back of the badge, and then this magnetic piece that would go into your shirt. This came in a pack of 10. It was about $10. The link will be in the description for these. Now, what I liked about them right off the bat is that they're tiny. This magnetic badge holder is smaller than a dime, the plate that you would attach to the back of the badge. So I'm going to do that right now. Alrighty guys, I removed the Velcro from the back of the Roddenberry prop, and it preserved the thinness of the prop very nicely. The backing for the magnetic pingbat with the stickum on the back worked really well. It fit right into the indent against the sides and the lip on the bottom. This worked really well. I am pleasantly surprised with that, so I'll throw the link in the description for that down below. This worked out really well, and the magnetic section of it that goes underneath your shirt is really strong. This thing, I can get this about 1/4 of an inch away from the Combadge, and it lifts it straight off of my hand. That's not going anywhere on a costume. Now, in terms of dimensions, they're damn close. They're really close. The only real difference that I noticed was the gap on the sides of the Delta is a little larger on the Qmx one, but really, there's not much else difference between the two of them. They look absolutely gorgeous. In terms of price, $15.99 for the Roddenberry one, $19.95 for the Qmx one, and if you wanted to do the little modification I did, the magnets were, I believe, $9.95, and then about $3.25 in shipping, and you're going to have to pay for shipping for both badges. So really, in the end, the price is pretty damn close, so you're not really going to lose out on much. And it's really going to come down to what you're looking for in terms of the Combadge. Do you want one that is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous? The paint job on this is really, really nice, and it is screen accurate. The paint is screen accurate to what they used on the show, the metallic gold and silver. Or do you want something that Qmx put together that, I mean, has a beautiful chrome finish, and this just looks really good. There's something about the way this looks that I like a lot. It's not screen accurate, but it just looks so good, and putting either one of these on a costume will not disappoint at all. So I say kudos to both companies for putting out great replicas. So really, the choice is yours.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. It is much appreciated, and if you like this video and want to see more, give me a like, hit the subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And hey, let me know, what is your favorite piece of Star Trek technology? Mine is the Combadge and the tricorder, and one day, if I do ever get one, I'll open it up for you and we'll take a look together. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, live long and prosper.